Hello everybody, welcome to a new episode. I've noticed that there are more and more people coming to China for traveling, and some people are even staying for long, and many people are praising China's food, and I thank you for that. Yeah, China is amazing for food. You can eat something different for every meal a whole year and never repeat a dish. But not everything here is safe for you. So today I'm gonna walk you through some drinks and foods that you should be careful with in China, things that even locals would avoid or would think twice before having. So first, it's the water. Don't drink the tap water here. China's tap water is not for drinking. It's not because there are things like bacteria or parasites, but sometimes the substance we use to sanitize the water can have some residue in it. And it's a huge system. A large part of it is made of metal, so it's very hard to ensure it's safe to drink just like that. And accidents happen. It's more likely in a country of this scale. So when we want to use the tap water for drinking, the standard procedure is either boiling them or install some filters on the tap. Or you can do what I do, buy bottled water. Here, bottled water like this is very cheap. This one is 1.5 liters and it's only 2.7 RMB. Actually, I boil this instead of tap water when I need to use hot water for drinking, because this does not leave the crusty residue in my kettle after boiling, but tap water would. Okay, the second thing you may want to avoid is fish and sometimes also chicken. I'm not saying that fish meat and chicken meat here are not safe to eat. They are safe and you can definitely enjoy a fish burger in McDonald's without worrying about anything. What I'm saying is that you may want to avoid ordering dishes in which the fish is still intact or its chops are still intact. Because by default, Chinese cooking doesn't debone the meat. We keep the ingredient in their natural shape. So there are a lot of tiny bones in the fish. We use our mouth to debone the food while we eat. And some people who know very well about some fish structures, they can peel off the meat with their chopsticks. But I cannot do that. Actually, many local people avoid such fish dishes. I do. I avoid them because I'm not good at deboning them. It can get very dangerous. So if you don't have that skill, maybe don't try these dishes. Chickens have the same problem. We don't debone them, though the chicken bones are much larger than the fish bones, but still they are bones. And sometimes when we chop the chickens, some of the bones break into tiny pieces that can get dangerous. And we do also have deboned dishes, but that needs you to learn how to read Chinese. If you only see the animal's name like just yu, which is fish, or ji, which is chicken, if you only see the names alone, that usually means it's not deboned. But if you see ji pai or yu pai, the word pai can be vaguely translated to fillet. So if you see pai, it's safe to eat because it's usually a large piece of maybe sea fish meat that's already deboned, or it's the entire chest muscle of the chicken. And if you see ji liu, yu liu, niu liu, it's also safe to eat because they are deboned and sliced into strips. And then there are the mushrooms. Usually if it's a chain restaurant, their mushrooms are usually safe. You wouldn't find poisonous mushrooms in them. But the problem is, you may be intolerant to the mushrooms here because they are mushrooms and the mushrooms are funny. I mean, that happened to me when I first went to the UK. I tried the most common chestnut mushrooms there and I had diarrhea right after that meal. Fortunately, I was right in my studio, so my toilet is right at hand, and that happened several times in the first week. After the first week, I sort of developed some tolerance toward them and I didn't have the same problem anymore. So, if you really want to try the mushrooms, which are delicious, when you first got here, make sure that you are at your hotel or at the place you rent here. Anyway, just ensure that you have a toilet at hand. And don't go try the wild mushrooms even if you think you are an expert, because mushrooms with the same appearance can be totally different things on different parts of the earth. There were Asian people who thought they were experts about mushrooms, went to the North America and tried some white mushrooms which they thought they knew, and then died. The whole family died. And the same thing can happen to the foreigners who come to China. And it even happened to the native people here. Every year, there are people who died of eating white mushrooms out of overconfidence. So, don't try the wild mushrooms. And finally, I think what you should pay attention to is the peanuts. And that is because peanut allergy is not really a thing in China. It's very uncommon. So, peanut oil is commonly used as a cooking oil. Not the only cooking oil, but widely used. And many dishes here use peanut as a condiment or some side dishes. So if you are allergic to peanut, be careful. Always ask before eating anything. And make sure to tell people you are allergic to it, that you can die because you eat peanut. Because without this, some people may think that you just don't like peanut. And okay, that is today's video. Thank you for watching this far. I'm Maxi. I mostly talk about Mandarin here, but sometimes share some fun facts about China. If you like this video, if you like what I'm doing, please leave a like and subscribe. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.